Canada is in the lead, as a nation, behind only Uruguay, I guess, in the legalizing of cannabis. Do you see this as maybe opening a door to legalizing psilocybins like mushrooms and the legalizing of acid? Is there talk about that you've discovered in your research?
There is, whether I think it's going to happen is irrelevant. Bruce Linton, who's the head of Canopy Growth, who I spent some time with a couple of days ago, he thinks that's the next frontier, that psilocybin and LSD will both be used to treat depression, especially within, he thinks, his own life. And I think he's 53. So, within the next 20 years, that'll be a whole new regime.
But is this a sustainable, long-term way to support livelihoods in our community? Is it a for real thing for our economy?
The mayor who brought he had this huge 500,000 square feet of warehouse that was Hershey. Hershey left, and so did a whole bunch of other people. The dairy industry all around was decimated. There was a huge regional hospital for the disabled that closed down completely. So I think they lost 1,700 jobs within about 5 years, and that's in a town that has a workforce of about 4,000 people. So that's like half the city of Toronto losing their jobs, to give it some sense of scale. So Staples wanted these two guys to come in. And, in those days, we're talking 2013, a lot of stigma. They went to Arnprior, and Arnprior said, they were going to take over a Playtex factory.
That's called Armpit.
Yeah, Armpit, that's right. They were going to take over their Playtex factory, which was empty. I thought that would be a difficult rebranding. Moving from, Bubba Kush to, you can imagine. Anyway, they had a zoning problem. They didn't want them. So they went to Smiths Falls, and the mayor desperately wanted them to come in. And when they came in, they were only going to hire 100 people and use a fraction of the plan. But he said, look, 100 jobs is 100 jobs. Now they employ 800. They're hiring 30 people a week. They're going to get up to 1,000 people. Not just the growing, but and they have places all over the world now, in fact, growing cannabis. But their corporate headquarters is there. There's there's a French bakery in Smiths Falls now where they have $12 a liter artisanal kombucha. I used to see artisanal kombucha as the beginning of the end of civilization. Like, who is going to buy that?